Yump, 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 yump.
Oh God, what the fuck just happened? Okay, so my microphone is set correctly now. I don't know why the fuck. Kuza, try talking again for me.
Kusa said at.
Okay, I don't know what happened there, but for a second it had you sounding like I was on a phone call. Like that weird, like, muted, distorted, like, I don't know why. That was weird. But anyway, hello friends.
Bruh, you
hello,
got rid
everybody.
of the funny mic, WTF.
Yeah, I had to get rid of the funny mic, I'm sorry. I care about sound quality, unlike Barley.
That would have been peak comedy.
It would have been peak comedy, but I would have been completely copying Barley the Bear, and I don't want to do that. We don't plagiarize in this household.
You're already copying Gordon Ramsay. He invented cooking.
Gordon Ramsay did invent cooking, so okay, you got me there. You got me there. Also, hello, Wolfram. I see you. I see you calling in chat there. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Kusa said my favorite drug is pure ocean salt because it rhymes with grog.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand, but okay. But anyway, chat, so today, we're making Crunchwraps.
Grog issue.
I have grog issues, I got skill issues, I got brain issues. What more do you want from me? We're making Taco Bell
Fashion
Crunchwraps,
issues.
boys. Yeah, fuck you. You got a problem with my Pepsi shirt, bitch? You got a
You were
problem?
funnier before the shave.
Before the shave? I have facial hair again. Did all of my comedy just disappeared when I, got rid of it?
Kusa said how much for a frog tattoo?
I don't know. I'm not a tattoo artist. I couldn't tell you that. All right, chat. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of start making food because I'm hungry and I got shit to do later. We've got a Gabbers de Corgi stream here at about 6:30, about an hour and 45 from now. So, kind of want to get going. First step. First step. Austin needs a frog tramp stamp? No. I certainly don't fucking need that shit.
If I gave you $1,000, would you get a frog tramp stamp? Bruh, I had it typed out.
No. That's hilarious. You and Wolfram had the same thought. But no, you'd have to add like 4 more zeros onto that. Switch over to the B cam. Hello, everybody.
Kusa said it will read hippity hoppity pay for my property.
No. Kuza, no. almost dropped the
Pimp
knife.
frog arc.
Pimp frog arc. I thought you were already a pimp frog. What are you talking about?
A pimp named Slimeback.
Oh my, that sounds very derogatory, and I don't like that.
It's okay, my frogger.
Stop. Stop. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking get canceled before I even start cutting the goddamn tomato.
Kusa said it's okay, my guy. I knew the OG frogger.
So how's everybody in chat doing today? How are you guys? We having a good day today? I'd say today was a pretty successful day for me. For the most part.
I've begun talking to my ex.
That's always a great place to start. Okay, working on D&D stuff. Okay. Is it one of your current campaigns, or is it a new thing that you're working on? New thing? Okay, cool. You will have to inform me of the details at some point.
Kusa said actually been some nice conversations and some air has been cleared.
Well, that's good. I know that you and I talked about it the other night, but I'm glad that you guys are able to at least start talking about things and working stuff out. Obviously, you know, getting back together isn't an option, which is good, because you both should stay that way. But...
And I admit I had gotten some stuff from the past wrong and blamed a few things on them when it was their sister.
Oh.
Kusa said yeah, but I probably will stay at a distance, best for me and my own mental.
Yeah, no, 100%. Anytime you're dealing with exes, you definitely want to tread lightly with everything. But either way, still, I'd say that's progress, and any progress is good progress.
No one needs enemies, but everyone needs a friend.
Exactly, 100%. That's partially why I'm doing this stream, to make more friends. Friends I can make money off of, I mean.
Kusa said he's sick of me, I get it.
Yeah, no, I hang out with you several times a week, and I'm sick of you. I started another new show with you, and I'm sick of you. I continue to have you as my co-host, and I'm sick of you.
You just hang out with me for my Carmen Rider subscription.
Buddy, if I really wanted to, I could get my own subscription. I actively choose not to so I can hang out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say it every time. I fucking love the inflection of that. That's not true, Wolfram. I like you for your butt, too. All right, so we prepped up some tomatoes here, guys. I don't know how much of that you could actually see, but we got some maters. We got some diced up
Kusa
maters.
said you have good opinions on Digimon, that's all you need.
Exactly. Okay. So, tomatoes have been diced up. That's really more or less the only prep work we need to do besides putting together the actual spice mix. Children, why are you both booping at the gate? Speaking of which, I have a Digimon quiz done and ready to run at some point. I will fail spectacularly, but I am happy to be involved. It's just about 5 o'clock, and that's the time that we usually give our kids dinner, so they're getting antsy. Talking about giving the kids dinner. Gonna have to do that here in a minute. Can you be in the sink? Of course you can be in the sink. Why didn't you say that over TTS? Let's put Kuza back in the sink. Here you go, bub. Get in there. Let me step out of the way real quick.
Kusa said force you to read my request.
I mean, fair enough. I love that image. Wait, hold on. What does it look like on the A cam? Just as good. I love it. Yep, that's fantastic. Have a little bit more coffee. I actually gotta go and see if I can find this fucking recipe again. I'm pretty sure.
Unbothered. Moisturized.
Excuse me, what?
Kusa said unbothered. Moisturized.
See, that's what I thought you said, but you know, I just had to be sure. Oh my god. All right. All right. Get me out a little bowl so I can put all my spices in. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys up to here real quick.
NGL, I think I might also start cooking some bacon and eggs for dinner.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Spice time. We're gonna do this shit binging with Babish style, where you just see my hands. Only hands. All right, so I'm gonna need probably just all of these. So 1 tablespoon of oat flour. Got this big ass bag of oat flour here. I don't know what else I'm gonna use it for, but we have it. So 1 tablespoon. That's 1 tablespoon. And then it was also 1 tablespoon of the beef bouillon. Oh, there's a corgi in chat. Hello, Cord. We're making the Crunchwraps. We're making Crunchwraps. It's gonna be a good time. Okay, so the beef powder is that one. So I gotta add a whole ass tablespoon of this shit. That's the good stuff right there. All right, so 1 teaspoon of the tomato powder. I'm gonna give that a quick rinse. Kuza, get out of the sink real quick. And back in the sink you go. Get in there. $1,000 could, or $10,000
said
could
he
be
removed
mine.
me from my spot. I want this man burned at the stake.
It was only for a second, you overdramatic little shit. All right, so 1 teaspoon of the tomato powder.
It will only take 1 minute at 1,000 degrees to get the job done.
That's true. Also, I feel like I should kind of show off what these are a little bit. So, yeah, it's a tomato with chicken in it, so it'll change the flavor a little bit, but
I
like
can't
it.
see.
Well, maybe you should watch the stream, motherfucker.
Bruh.
Bruh. Don't bruh me.
I'm going on strike.
Oh, I didn't know you played. I didn't know you were good at bowling. One teaspoon of sugar. Sugar. Yeah. Get that in there. So it says 2 teaspoons of chili powder. I'm a bitch, so I'm not gonna do quite that much. I'm gonna do like 1 teaspoon, maybe a little bit more
Kusa
than
said
a teaspoon.
this man's phone number is 21586672311.
How dare you dox me on my Twitch channel? How fucking dare you? I'll cry about it later. So yeah, that's a little bit more than a teaspoon. Bam. Get in there, bitch. A little bit of chili powder. Not as much as normal, but a little bit. I don't like chili powder all that much. As you guys can tell, I am white, and I can't handle spice. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of cumin. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. All you had to do was ask. Yeah. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Okay, so we're done with that one, and then we need 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder. So where is 1/2 teaspoon? Onion powder. So because this is 1/2 teaspoon, we're gonna do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that one's done. Onion powder. Half a teaspoon of fucking cocoa powder. I don't understand that one. I think it's to add color, but I'm not sure. Yeah, cocoa powder in. All get in there. Okay. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of MSG.
Kusa said I like to mix Kool-Aid with sardines in hot sauce.
That sounds like an interesting combo. That sounds like something my older brother would have done as a teenager. Like, I'm not even joking. See, my older brother and our cousin used to do this thing where they'd go through our fridge and take every single bottle of hot sauce that they could find and then mix it together and then drink whatever the concoction was. Suffice to say, they currently don't have any spice receptors on their tongues. My older brother can eat super spicy shit and not fucking feel it. He trained for it. Anyway.
Kusa said him the same.
Yeah. I'm the exact opposite. I can't handle even a little bit of spice because I am a little baby back bitch. And I will be the first person to admit it to.
I got some super hot shit in my fridge. My mom absolutely dies if she gets any.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and mix up this spice blend real quick. Child, please don't mess with my stream setup. Please don't. Child, please don't. If you knock down that monitor, I swear to God, I'm taking you back to the parking lot I found you in. Also, chat, just so we're clear, I would never give up any of my children. I love them way too much. I would be devastated if I ever did actually do that. Well, anyway, there's our mix. Go ahead and take these guys over here. Go ahead and move B-Cam back to where it belongs.
Kusa said you heard him Willy run wild, you get one free buy.
You get one freebie. All right, we're gonna take a quick second to give these children dinner. So, give us just a moment. All right, we're back. We're back. Children are fed. Everything is good. Get rid of all those. All right, and then the last thing that I needed to get was a third cup of water. So Kuza, I'm gonna have to move you again because sometimes it's a little inconvenient having you in the sink. All right, not a whole lot of water, but a little. Let's get you put back. All right. It's gonna be time to make the beef here in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it'll be all right. Beef time. Get that guy out. Go ahead and get our pan going. Get that starting to heat up just a little bit. Point that down just a little bit more. Move it back slightly. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So now we just gotta let this pan heat up and then we'll start cooking this beef. Make that beef. Coffee. So chat, Gabbers and I, over the last week, went and saw the final act for Amazing Digital Circus in theaters, and it was pretty good. It's pretty good. It ended about the way that I thought it was going to, but yes, Wolfram. Wolfram was also there. And Lindsay was also there as well. We had a nice little group of us going. But yeah, it basically ended more or less the same way that I thought it was going to. I had theories the entire time I was watching the show, and I looked at other people's theories and thought, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that also kind of makes sense. But the way it actually ended, I was like, yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Trying to be as spoiler-free as possible, because if anybody sees this and they haven't seen it yet, I don't want to say
Kusa
anything.
said him also cooking, so responses is gonna be low.
That's totally fine. I got this, homie. I got this. You make your bacon and eggs. Your bacon, egg, and cheese.
Deadass, I don't see how anyone else could see it ending any differently after 8.
Yeah, genuinely. Kuza, did you go see it in theaters too? Or did you watch the leak? I feel like you probably watched the leak.
Subtitles go bruh.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, we all know how it ends. At least yeah, we know how it ends. But I'm not gonna say anything just out of respect for everybody else. I still can't believe Kane ended the entire show by saying it really was an amazing digital circus. He really did. It really was an amazing digital circus. Yeah, that's how it ended. And we can't forget the part when he said, and it's our last act. Yeah, I know, Gabs. I know.
Kusa said the Gangle and Bubble sex scene went hard.
Yeah, no, for real, it actually went incredibly hard. I was sitting there like, yeah, get it! Fucking get it! Yeah, Gabs, pick up on what we're putting down. The 15 minutes or 15 straight minutes of real pictures of human feet was a little weird though. Yeah, no, yeah. Does anybody know if Dan Schneider had anything to do with this project? Because I feel like he might have. Maybe it was just that scene in particular that he was a part of. Well, that pan seems to be hot, probably. Time to slice open the tip of this here meat. Yeah. Yeah. Co-producer and choreographer. That's kind of what I assumed. Yeah. The man just loves his feet. I don't know what to say. Well, which cam? Okay, so we're on A cam. Let's switch over to B cam real quick. That way you guys can actually see this meat log. Oh, my cat jumped so hard. Turn that down just a little bit. Come on now. Come on now. Get off the thing now. Good enough, I guess. Good enough, I guess. All right. I keep kicking my cat's toys because they're just all over the kitchen. Set my coffee over here. Keep forgetting where I'm setting my coffee. Yeah, so we're just going to cook down this ground beef for a minute, and when it's just about done, we'll add the spices and water and everything. I don't remember the name of the person who made this copycat recipe, but I will have to find it really quick.
Kusa said Dan Schneider was a character expert. Okay, my kitchen is burning.
Was a character. Your kitchen is burning? Yeah, okay. So this is the guy that I got the recipe from. So it's this cooking channel called Dish with Drew. It's probably not gonna focus all that well. But yeah, he has a video on his channel making the real Taco Bell seasoned ground beef. So this recipe comes directly from him. I've had it once before and I thought it was pretty good. So if you guys want to check it out, he does a better job at explaining how to actually make this. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty good. Smash, 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 smash. Yeah, I'm smashing that schmeat. It's what twinks do. Well, twinks get smashed by the meat, but I'm a switch. Yeah. I know I talked about it with Scare Bear, and I haven't talked about it on stream yet, but I'm super excited for a video game that got announced. I know that Gabs is probably going to be interested in it too. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin video game, and I'm really excited. I've heard rumblings about it for a couple of years now, and I've been really wanting it. I love the actual like comic book storyline, so getting to play a video game adaptation, I think is going to be fucking sick. I think they're completely unrelated, but I saw a 3D render of a scene from the comic a couple years ago, and I don't think that it's part of the video game. I think it was just like a really good animator doing it himself and posting it to YouTube. But there was a really, really good animation that I saw a couple years ago of a scene from Last Ronin, and it was very, very well done. That and Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda got a. They announced that they're doing a remake for the Switch 2. I don't own a Switch 2, but just the fact that they're remaking it, period, is going to be fucking awesome. You have the Last Ronin figure in the comic book style? Yes, I'm pretty sure I've seen the one that you're talking about. But yeah, no, I'm super excited for some of the games that are coming out. If I ever get the chance to buy a Switch 2 for cheaper than actual price, I want to, only so I can play a couple of the like Switch 2 exclusive things. I don't care about the hardware itself, I care more about the games that they're putting onto it. But getting to play a what seems to be a really...
said, I pray him able to run the new Gundam game.
Oh, I didn't know there was a new Gundam game. Sick. Alright, so beef is basically done. And we put this here spice mix in. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil, just because. And then we're going to add in our water. I think we need a little bit more water than that. All right, and then I'm going to give it a mix. Yeah, mix all this shit up real good. Turn this heat down just a little bit as well. I'm also going to add a little bit more water. I like there to be like a bit of A sauce in there. Like, the last time I made this, it came out just a little dry, so I want to add a little bit more liquid into it so it's not quite as dry as it was last time. I'm making my Gamersona friend in Tamagotchi. Have you and Azu been enjoying that? I've seen so many clips of other people playing it. It just looks really, really fucking fun. But I can't justify spending $60 on a game at the moment. That's what good ground beef sounds like. And it smells pretty fucking good too. It smells like Taco Bell in here. Smooth it out just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it smells pretty good. All right, now we're gonna turn this heat off. Push that to the back here so it's not directly over that heat anymore. We don't need it cooking up much more. Get rid of, well, I'm not gonna pour that on Tuza. I'm not gonna be mean. Teehee. All right, and now the fun part, the assembly. Oh. Oh. Knees aren't what they used to be. Was ist das? Okay, whatever. All right, now I gotta get all the rest of the shit out to assemble these bad boys. Sour cream and cheese. And then I think, yeah, lettuce is right there. Oh, hello, child. Hey, babe. This is the most recent thing of sour cream that we got, right? I think so, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Get a couple of plates out here. Now, chat, do you guys know how to assemble a Crunchwrap? Because if you don't, your twink boy Austin is going to teach you. It ain't that hard. You just got to put your mind to it. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to need some of this shit, right? So these are yellow tostadas, right? These are important. These are the crunch in your Crunchwrap. If you don't have this, it's just a wrap. This is the crunch. And then this is the wrap. You got to make sure you get the big ones. Fucking look at this. It is like the size of my fucking chest. They're fucking huge. You need them big. Top open on that. Big, yes, yes, big. Clover! Buddy, I hate to tell you, you basically missed everything. You missed most of the stream, dude. Oh. I'm like, I wish I was joking. This is a relatively short stream, and yeah, I'm doing the final assembly right now. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really do a whole lot. I cut some tomatoes and then I cooked some ground beef, and that's it. That's pretty much all I did. So, I mean, you really didn't miss much. So, but now, buddy, you get to learn how to make a Crunchwrap. You get to learn how to assemble it, right? Oh, really? Yeah, we've been getting hit with some storms today, too. But yes, also other stream after, like Gabber said, make sure you're not late to that one. Yeah. All right, so after you've made your taco seasoned ground beef, you take your big ass tortilla and you put it on the plate. Okay? Okay. We understand so far.
Kusa said, go back, I wasn't listening.
Go fuck yourself. All right, so you take a nice, well, actually, hold on. You put some cheese down first. You did not just hit me with the smoke detector. You know, put some cheese down. Nice little layer of cheese. Don't worry, there will be more.
Replace your batteries.
Funny enough, there are no batteries in them. I took them out. And then you take a nice hefty scoop of your taco. You put it right there in the center. Spread it out just a little bit. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. We've had no Wi-Fi to the point where I've been in bed doing a word search book by torchlight. Well, don't feel too bad, because Lindsay does that on the regular. Because she's an old lady. So you spread out your ground beef.
Kusa said, I did the same thing when my house had a tree fall on it and broke my computer room.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can't say anything. I know I've done the same. All right. Get your sour cream out. And if it's been sitting in the fridge for a couple of days, make sure you give it a good mix.
Moment lights came on. I burned that fucking crossword book.
Yep. That sounds about right. So now you're going to take your tostada shell. You're going to take your sour cream. And we're just going to plop that on there. And we're going to spread that shit around. Don't break it like I did, but it's okay, because it's going to go like that anyway. You put it sour cream side down onto the ground beef. Oh my God. Not Lindsay catching strays, yeah. I love you, bitch.
Kusa
I ain't never
said,
gonna
so
stop
anyways,
loving you,
any of
bitch.
you remember the cartoon class of 3000?
Why does that sound so fucking familiar? Even worse though is that this is a book my mom bought from Temu and it's so low quality and I'm worried that I'm going insane when I can't find a word because it's literally a 50-50 chance the word just doesn't exist. You know what? Yeah, no, that...
A link.
A link. Oh, that does look familiar. Oh, okay, yes. Directions unclear. Foot now trapped inside of a vacuum cleaner. You're welcome. So now that I got that out, you want to put just a little bit more sour cream on your top here.
Kusa said, directions unclear. I sent Shrek penis to an Ohio senator.
I mean, you should just do that no matter what, because fuck the senators.
That's real news, by the way.
Hell yeah. So you tostada, sour cream on both sides, lettuce. I'm also going to start heating up this pan really quick.
An Ohio senator got sent an AI Shrek penis and is now suing for emotional damage.
That sounds about right coming from Ohio. So anyway, you put your lettuce down however much you feel like, and then you put some tomatoes on there as well. Again, however much you feel like. For me, I like tomatoes, so I'm going to do a good amount. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Guess not. Okay. I'm gonna move you guys closer so you guys can see this impeccable technique that I'm about to give to you. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, I am fucking everything up right now. We good? Kind of. Turn it just a little bit more. You know what? Fuck it. Good enough. We're going back to Babish style. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Right. So here's the important part. You gotta fold it. You gotta fold it, but you don't gotta fold it any regular way. No. You gotta fold it in the little kind of like triangles. Oh, rip off a little bit there. So you fold it. Okay. You fold it, and then you take it and you fold it. Okay, and then you take it and you fold it, and you just keep going around until you can't fold it no more. Fold, and here's the big fold. Bam. Big fold. So now you got a crunch wrap, a raw crunch wrap. Looks like a little pentagon. There may not be a Taco Bell in the Pentagon, but there is a McDonald's.
Kusa said Imma pop out, but I need to hurt someone.
Okay. Well, don't hurt me.
2017 was a decade ago. Suffer.
Yep. Oh, God. That was 2 years after I graduated high school. All right, but anyway. God. I'll talk to you in a bit, Kusa. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you. Could raw this crunch wrap. Yeah. I had already graduated college. Stop. Just stop. All right, so now this pan right here is hot. It's getting hot at least. It's not quite as warm as I'd want it to be. But it's gonna get a little bit warmer, and then we're gonna take this guy and put it here. And yes, Ryland Grace could absolutely raw that crunch wrap. I mean, he was eating me burgers in the book, so it's only right. So now, when you go to put your crunch wrap into the pan, you want to put it seam side down. You want to do that first. We're going to let that sit. Just sit. While we're doing that, I'm going to start getting Lindsay's put together because we are both hungry. So we're going to let that sit for just a minute and crisp up on that side. And then we're going to flip it over and give the other side a nice little crisp up too. Putting a little extra cheese in there. And Clover, I just saw Project Hail Mary the other day and I absolutely love it. Like, it is genuinely a really, really good movie. All right. Ground beef. Yeah, no, for like a good like day or two, I couldn't stop thinking about it because it's just so great. And like when I was watching the movie, I didn't like I've never read the book or anything. Look at that. fucking look at how perfect that is. God fucking damn, I am good at cooking. When I was watching it, I was like, wow, this really feels like The Martian. And then I looked it up, and it's because the same guy wrote both the book for The Martian and for Project Hail Mary. So it's just fucking great. What I'd do to Grace, but that's a different talk. Yeah, that's a different stream. We'll hold off on that. Spread around that sour cream. Get that on there. Put a little bit more sour cream just so that everything sticks. But yeah, no, Project Hail Mary is definitely one of my favorite movies to come out this year. It was very, very good. I watched it a week ago and cried hysterically. Then every time I think about it, it's like a 60-40 chance I start crying. It's led me to pick up reading fanfic again. Because it's just driving me insane. Yeah, I get you. I get you. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and get this bad boy off the stove. Finish putting together this other one and we'll get this one on. Oh boy. I'm just dropping everything. My mother is sick of hearing me crying upstairs because of the movie. Yeah, no. I bought it on YouTube today and rewatched it and continued crying. I am half tempted to buy it on YouTube because it is so good. Not only does it scratch the like space exploration part of my brain, but it's also just a genuinely like funny movie. I might have to force Lindsay to watch it with me. She's not a huge like sci-fi person, but I might have to force her to watch this one because it is really, really funny. Funny and then also emotional towards the end because what do you mean Grace say Grace will die and then Rocky fix? The fuck do you mean by that? How dare you? How dare you? It's the first movie I ever bought on YouTube because I originally watched it on a free site because it wasn't in theaters near me. Yeah, I did also watch it on a free site. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up buying it. Ten out of 10 experience. Would absolutely watch the movie again. Hello from Germany. Well, welcome. We've got somebody from one part of the UK and another part of the UK just joined. Hell yeah. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Austin. I live in the United States. And today we're making Crunchwraps from Taco Bell. I've already got everything mostly done, so we're going to be packing up stream here soon. But I stream every Wednesday, usually about this time. Also has consumed my thoughts so much that I had to remodel my whole Discord account. I feel like I did notice that. I feel like I noticed that on Discord. But yeah, new friend to chat, welcome. So sad that I never had Taco Bell because we don't have it, but I want to try like other US fast food. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's worth a try. I definitely also want to try stuff from other places as well. So like, it kind of sucks being stuck here and being poor, so I can't travel. So I understand where you're coming from. Yeah. Whew. Little warm, but this Crunchwrap is done. And just like that, we've got 2 Crunchwraps. Look at this. Oh, ah, ah, don't drop them. We got 2 Crunchwraps. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me switch over to B cam so you can see him just a little bit better. Yeah. Look at that. So I'm gonna give this a nice little chop down the center here so we can get a nice little cross section. Here in Germany, everybody who wants to go to the US, do it also for the fast food. Yeah. Yeah. There's so many even US brands we've never tried because this country is so freaking big. Abso-fucking-lutely. Fast food is probably the only reason to go to the US, to be fair. You are absolutely right, Gabs. Not much else here is that good. So yeah. I think this one. Yeah. Definitely the only reason I went to Florida. Yeah. There's no other reason to go to Florida, if I'm honest. Like, if you're ever going to travel to the US and you, for whatever reason, end up in fucking Florida, of all places, get out of there. For me, the nature and the fast food, hell yeah. Depending on where you go in the US, the nature is pretty good. Florida is indeed very scary. If you can avoid Florida on your US trip, I would say avoid it. Only reason you want to go to Florida is if you're planning a murder because of all the fucking alligators. Yes. Yes. All right, so get a nice little cross section there. Yeah. Get to see all the different fillings and everything in there. The one I'm showing you is actually Lindsay's, so let me go give that to her. It's still very warm, so just give it a minute before you start eating. Yeah. But I have also cut mine. Yeah, there we go. That's my cross section. Yeah, looks exactly the same. And I'll go ahead and do a little test bite here, just to make sure everything's good. True, but alligators are everywhere in the wild. For pigs, if I'd have to sneak onto a farm. Yeah, that's true. I have to go to Florida because I have family there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that your family chose Florida. All right. Half a Crunchwrap. Let's give it a little taste. Well, that is genuinely so fucking good. It tastes exactly like Taco Bell. Like, it genuinely tastes exactly like Taco Bell. So yeah, if you ever need a good, Taco Bell style seasoned ground beef recipe, rewatch this stream or go find the video from what was it, Dish with Drew, and go follow his tutorial because goddamn, this is so fucking good. But a U.S. trip would be expensive. Family in Florida, Colorado, and I want to see. Okay. The Appalachians and the West Coast. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, Clover, keep this in mind. Make this. Make this. It is so fucking good. Oh. I'm going to have to end stream because I got to finish eating and then get ready for Gab's stream here in like a little less than 45 minutes. So, with what did you season the ground beef? So, I already put everything away. Shit. Hold on. I have most of it. I have most of it. Okay, so we did some onion powder. So this is some MSG. We only did a very little bit of this. We had a little bit of chili powder in there, a little bit of ground cumin, and then we also had some tomato powder, some beef powder, a little bit of cocoa powder, which sounds weird, but you don't taste it, I promise. What's MSG? It sounds like a type of acid. Monosodium glutamate. They put it in a lot of like Asian dishes, like a lot of like chicken fried rice, and I'm pretty sure they use a little bit in like General Tso's and stuff like that. But it's basically just like a different version of salt. Instead of being saltier, it's got like an umami kind of flavor, like almost a little bit of a fishy kind of flavor. But so I don't have to order any U.S. import seasoning. No, you shouldn't have to. No, it's all pretty much just basic stuff that I'm pretty sure most people around the world should have. Once the stream's over, the VOD will be up for about a week on here. And then I do pour all of my VODs over onto my YouTube channel. It's the exact same as my Twitch channel name here. So if you do ever want to learn and rewatch the beginning of this stream, you're more than welcome to. There are a couple options. All right, guys. You have a YouTube? I do, but there's not much on there. There's some stuff on there from when I was younger, and then the more recent things are going to be my cooking streams. That's it. Prepare for a new subscriber. I order so much stuff from the US because in the TikToks and Reels, everybody used pre-made stuff. Yep. Well, at least for this, you don't have to order anything special. You should be able to find most of it. Also, Clover, if you do subscribe, I appreciate you. But yeah, so I am going to be porting the VOD for this over onto YouTube, so if you wanted to catch it over there, you could. But I'm going to go finish my food and get ready for other stream. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. To our new friend Dorschwab, is that how you say it? Dorschwab? Luckily, nowadays, not that expensive as it was in the past. Well, that's good. I think it's Dorschwab. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. But to our new friend here, thank you for joining us. If you want to hang out again, we'll be back next week, next Wednesday. Basically means the swap. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll be streaming again next week. Next week, I'll be starting closer to like this time now. So every other week, I switch off on time frames. This week, I started at 4:30 Eastern time. Next week, I'm starting at 6:30 Eastern time. So yeah, if you want to come back and hang out, I'm more than happy to have you. Thank you for stopping in to begin with. I appreciate having new people in all the time. And now we'll watch the VODs. I appreciate you, man. I genuinely do. All right, well, you guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you all on Gabber's stream here in about half an hour, and then I'll see you back on my stream next week. Have a good night, guys.